Greetings to all my YouTube friends. In this tutorial, I will guide you through the process of editing a 360-degree photo or video. To get started, we need to import our file into the project. In my case, I have chosen a photograph, as mentioned earlier. Once the file is in the project window, we can easily drag and drop it into the composition. As you can see, the file has already been successfully imported and is ready for editing. To begin, in the window of VRComp Editor, we must add 2D editing. We will make use of the camera control and ensure that it is properly centered for our purposes. I strongly advise against modifying the composition's width, which is 1920 pixels, in order to preserve the aspect ratio of 16.9. We edit. We click on Edit, and currently we don't need this. We are going to close it for now. Using the orbiting camera, we can freely orbit around our 360-degree photograph, as you can see in the visual. Moving downwards, then upwards, and at this moment I do not possess the tripod due to its removal in a previous edition. However, since there are two imperfections, we will proceed to remove it. This will allow you to witness the process of removing those specific points. To accomplish this, we will utilize the cloning tool and perform 2 clicks with the left mouse button. After completing the double click action, we will navigate to the brushes section and select a suitable tool according to our preference. In my case, I will opt for the T45 blurred tool. Next, we will adjust the settings to increase the desired removal area. Finally, while holding down the Alt key on our keyboard, we will proceed to click using the designated button. To access the imperfection, click the left mouse button once. To remove it, click once, then twice. In the next imperfection, move upwards. Press the left mouse button and simultaneously press the Alt key once. Then, click upwards twice, once, and twice. By following this method, we ensure that once imperfections are eliminated, the video should not be moved in orbital mode. Moving it would disrupt the changes we made for your viewing. I will now move it. See? It's important to note that after removing imperfections, avoid moving the video in orbital mode to preserve the changes made. See? Do you see? Press Ctrl Z to undo the changes. Let's leave it like this. Now, we need to go to the window and open VRComp Editor. After that, we should open the output to process. Right now, we are going to close this window. As you can see, the tripod should already be removed in your case. The only thing we have to take is the 360 output and VR2 output. Drag them to a new composition. This action will create a new composition, which we are going to rename. Once we have renamed the animation, we press Enter. Next, we open a new folder and place the tripod inside. In this folder, we gather everything related to 2D editing, photo composition, and more, excluding the animation we created earlier. By doing this, we ensure that all the necessary files are organized in one place, making it easier to manage and locate them when needed. We bring all of our equipment to the tripod and relocate the animation to an outdoor setting. Once we have done this and have cleaned our project's work area, we go back to Window, VRComp Editor, and now we add the 3D editing. In its default state, we are able to view the composition that we have created. We use the null 3D camera control and center the camera, and I advise you not to change the composition width 1920 and the aspect ratio, because as you can see, this is the size of my video, because this is a photo taken from a 4K video. Now we add close again, and the orbital camera, and as we can see, we can rotate again. But in this case, the 2 points are no longer there. We have completely eliminated them now. We must look for the place we want to edit in the video. A photo, and we are going to put me. I am going to put here on the edge of this lighthouse. I am going to put a composition that I created a few days ago. That is a diamond. It lasts 1 second, but I have put it in a composition and it lasts 1 minute, which is quite good for the half minute that this video lasts. We give it a little to the side and upload it to our project. We enlarge again, and now we go heading and drag. As we see, this composition is in 2D. To achieve the 3D effect, activate the 3D layer. Simply click on it. The 3D layer must be activated for the desired effect. So, make sure to click on it. Once activated, the content will have the 3D effect applied. We activate it, go to views and place it in 4 distinct views. When we click on the 3D layer, it goes to position 000. Can you explain the meaning of this? That is lost from sight. And why do we put it here? And the only thing to do is to position it in front of the camera so that we can see it and capture it on film. We already have it in front of us. Once we have it in front of us, we can easily edit it by rotating and positioning it. We are going to rotate it to align it correctly. Like that, over there, I believe it is correct and we are going to relocate it. Alright, let's set it at 8. How about we increase it to 8,000? Press enter to confirm. Perfect. Now let's proceed with the upload. But wait, let's decrease it to 3,000 instead. Oops. It seems like I may have gone a little overboard with the increase. Finally, let's place it right here to complete the process. Make sure to double check the settings before proceeding. It will not move from here, but it will spin a lot. It will make a double turn, lasting a minute. To transform, press the right button. There will be no leniency granted for extending the deadline, meaning they will be given only half the allotted time, which is equivalent to a mere minute. Well, only 30 seconds. Well, let's leave it like that. Well, we leave it there. Once it is activated, everything, when we press the orbital key, as we can see, it stays in place where we have placed it. Now let's go to the window, locate the editor, and go to Open Output to Process. Once we click on Output to Process, we will see that it is at the top of the lamppost. Just like we can put this animation, we can put text, we can put whatever we want. What we want, well, that's all, folks. The only thing we have to do to transform it into a video is composition and add it to the media encoder queue. From this composition, from animation quality VR2. Come on. I hope I have been of help, and give a like if you liked the video